Hey.
Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's got a nice clear head after Sven Fath last night. This for me is a really interesting discussion because having an IMS college is very much focused on developing people's careers, and so I think we've always wanted to make sure that we're moving people over the years from the audience and on stage. So it's great honour really for me to be able to have a conversation with Mia, who was absolutely in the audience last year and whose career has been moving forward ever since. So just briefly, I'd like to just understand a little bit about your background. As Danny said, you're originally from Russia. So where are you from originally? Where are you now? And why did you make the move?
Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi. First of all, thank you so much for having me. My name is Mia Amare, and I'm coming from Russia, born in Azerbaijan, so mix of both, I can say, and now I'm based in Berlin, Germany. Well, it's just nothing fancy, married there.
And when did you get into dance music, and specifically, when did you decide to be a DJ?
Well, I think if I will have some inspiration, if I will see some female DJs out there, I think I will start way earlier than I did. I'm doing this 2.5 years. So, but I can remember when I was 15, I was growing in a small city of Russia, and I was always dreaming about big parties, about something, and I remember I saw a commercial of Sensation White on television, and there was Tiesto lineup, I guess. So I was sitting there, and it was in my city was no proper clubs or proper parties to go. So I was like, that's so awesome, I wanted to go there so much, but I never came to the idea that I can be DJ there, because simply I didn't saw any woman there, like big names,
One of the things that struck me when we first met here last year was the way in which you've gone about building your career and your brand is a very positive and a very happy identity. It's very much you. You haven't decided, although you are wearing black today, but you haven't gone into the kind of techno black, you haven't gone into the over feminine. So how have you set about building your career, and what is it that you aspire to be or to do?
For me, it's very important being a DJ and staying myself. So being 100% myself and staying a woman for me is very important, I think. So normally I'm wearing not black things, not that black. My biggest inspiration, I can say, is Nervo, because I just love them. They always have such a positive vibe. Well, their music is not really my thing, but for me it's very important that DJ has personality, who's inspiration to me. So.
And I think that comes across really loudly when we look at your YouTube channel and your social media, where you've kind of almost branded Happy House, not in the sense of a genre, but in the sense of the sets that you do and how you perform. Was that deliberate? Have you set out to be positive and to be happy and to avoid going into sort of dull, dark tech house territory?
I think in private life I'm actually, this girl who doing some weird things, some fun things, and when I moved just to Berlin, I knew no one, and I just thought, okay, what I'm gonna do, how I can, get some contacts and get my name out there. And at this time I was, YouTube is a big thing now, so I decided just to bring this both together, like when I'm doing these Happy House sessions on YouTube, and when I start my mix, I always speak to camera, and try to keep it fun, because many male DJs or DJs altogether, they are keeping it cool, and I was like, okay, but I'm not cool. So, and I just decided, okay, then I will just be me and don't cover this excitement what I normally have on my face. Why? And it seems like people dig it. So actually, I call my fans Happy House family. I don't like the word fans actually.
Yeah. And what's interesting as well is that you now actually interact with people through the comments on YouTube and through social media. Have you seen people positively engaging with you on YouTube and your fan base growing? Because a lot of the traditional model that we all talk about throughout the conferences is make tracks, get on a good label, then you'll get DJ gigs. But you've taken a very different route. You know, you've kind of done a very positive DIY route by showing yourself as a DJ on YouTube. So how much has the family grown, and how much do they interact with you?
For me, it's very important to take every person who is watching me, who is listening my mixes, as a person. Like, they are there, and if they have questions, I answer them always. So it's for me great fun to interact with them, and there's many people who is like always there. They show really big support. What's the question?
How much has the family grown, and how much do you interact with them?
So about positive comments. Actually, when I started, I was really scary about that I will get comments like, go to the kitchen, or I don't know, something like that. But surprisingly, I don't get them. So I get so much positivity back, and it makes me so happy, and it makes me move on and don't stop.
And has that YouTube channel and the way in which you conduct yourself as a DJ led to DJ bookings? You know, how active are you? How much are you now travelling outside of Germany for work?
Definitely my YouTube channel helped me get gigs, and when people want to book me, they write like, hey, we want exactly this style what you are playing, Happy House, can you just bring some Happy House in our event, you know? So it helped me a lot. And I'm playing gigs in Germany, internationally also, in Spain, in Russia, we'll be playing in my home country.
Brilliant. Returning home. And you know, we've touched on it a little bit. How difficult has it been for you being a woman in electronic music?
Well, I was waiting for this question actually, because I think that I don't take this so much about that I'm being a woman in this industry. For me, it was in the beginning more like I'm newbie in this industry, and I think that for every newbie in this industry is not easy. It's like not one male DJ coming like all doors open. You know no one. You need to build your network, and I think that's the same way hard for guys and for girls as well. And you know, when you're a woman, no one is there sitting and say, okay, you're a woman. Please come here. You still need to DJ, you need to produce music, you need to do actually the same things. And when for example, some people, when I'm saying that I'm DJ, they are always surprised in a positive way. So no one's saying, ooh, girl DJ, like that, no.
Maybe that points to something changing in the way that women are looked at in the industry, at least I hope so. So are you now going to be making your own music and making your own productions?
Yes, I know that producing your own music is very important when you want to make a name for yourself. So I'm doing right now my own tracks, and I'm collaborating also with other producers. So it's gonna come tracks very soon releasing. I can't say much about that because, you know, when you're saying something and then it's not happening,
Yeah, but you can't rush the music. So if we just roll back the clock to IMS last year in Malta, what have you learned from IMS that you now use to help your career? How important was it to be here last year?
I remember for me was this very important moment. One of the speakers was talking about what you need to do to be successful, and he said, be fucking kid, be yourself. And I was always trying to be someone else. I was always trying to, I don't know, copy someone, but that just makes no sense. You need just also, when you have, for example, if you're doing some mistakes, like, I think it's charming, all mistakes. right?
Well, that's how you learn. You can't learn from success, you learn from mistakes.
Yeah, I'm always going away from question, right?
No, sorry.
Yeah, so I think that IMS College is great possibility to network, to meet new people and make good contacts, what will help with your career in the future. And also panels, what's going on here, you can learn about industry, especially when you are new. I remember I was always like dreaming about some event, what will be done specific for next generation. And when I found IMS College, then I was like, I'm gonna be there. I think it's, in my opinion, it's there's nothing like IMS College, I think. So I truly think that IMS College helps next generation.
And obviously you took that advice yourself about be yourself, but to anyone in the room who's right at the beginning of their career like you were 2.5 years ago, what advice would you give people starting out as a DJ or producer?
I think that there will be many people who say you what you have to do, how you have to be, but I think you need to have your own vision about what is your target and concentrate on your target. And also when people say, oh no, it's not possible, like it's not gonna work, you need just do this. Yeah, because in the end, if you are doing what you want, it will bring you this feeling of enjoying yourself, enjoying your life and your career. Yeah, and also when there's someone who will come and say how you have to be, there's no, it's not that it will make you happy with your career. So you need to decide self what you want.
And so looking forward over the next 12 months, what's the plan for you? Where are you headed? What are you trying to achieve in the next 12 months?
I think that I get really emotional about happy house sessions, what I'm doing. So it's really close to my heart. I'm always playing music, what I love, what makes me goosebumps. So I think I will be really excited about to do happy house sessions, you know, like venue, like events. And of course, I'm concentrating now on releasing new music and concentrating on festivals.
And you talked about, if you're starting out in your career, having a long-term aim. What's your aim for yourself in your career? Where do you see yourself in 10 years' time? What do you want to achieve if you're looking back when you're 40, going, right, I achieved it? What is it that you want to get?
I think that you definitely need to have vision what's gonna happen. But 10 years ago, I never thought I would be sitting here, or that I will be DJing, that I will be living in Europe. I didn't know that. So if you are planning something, it's not like it's gonna happen. So I hope that I can bring happiness to the world as much as possible. And I hope doing the same thing, and I hope to stay in 10 years same real me. So don't change, you know, don't, also when it's hard industry, I won't stay, you know, still positive and still good to people.
Fantastic. I'd like to turn over to some questions in the audience if there are some. So has anyone got any questions for me? Thank you.
Hello, my name is Zinkus, I'm from Lithuania. I wanted to ask you, how many mixes did you make in the beginning per week? It was on a daily basis or once a week? And how did you make in the very beginning, your first mix to be noticed? Did you buy advertisement on YouTube or something like that?
Thank you for your question. In the beginning, well, with YouTube channel I came later with this idea, so I didn't get the question completely.
It was how many DJ mixes do you do a week, and how did you build up the following? How did you kind of go from nothing to a family?
Okay, so I started from Mixcloud because it was a legal way to upload your mixes. yeah, and just kept doing it. And gigs, well, in the beginning I had not a lot of gigs because I was new in Germany and I had not a lot of contacts. So, and then it's just, I was watching a lot of DJ sounds shows and in the lab, live mixes, and I was thinking it will be cool when I can do something like that. So yeah, I came pretty fast to this decision to do this. Yeah, but in the beginning it was definitely harder. So.
And do you, how many mixes do you do? Is it one a week or a couple a month, or in terms of on the YouTube channel?
They're coming actually unregularly. I'm doing them when I have fun with that, when I find right music. So I know I need to do this actually like with schedule, but I don't really have it.
And I'm just going to build on the question. So when you switched on the YouTube channel, how did you get the world to be aware that you had it? Was it through Facebook? How did you reach out to the world so they came to watch?
You can't do really advertising on YouTube. What I did is that I asked for guest mixes on big channels, for example, like Deep Mix Nation. They have 500,000 subscribers, and I just did guest mix for them. And from that, I think it was big help for me. And then my channel just started growing up, and also because there's not many women DJs, I think that it's interesting for people. Yeah, so I think it's grown organically and naturally, and of course I was doing some advertisement on Facebook, but I find it not that helpful.
Thank you.
I answered the question?
Great. Perfect. Any more questions?
What would you recommend to grow a YouTube channel? Music. What would you recommend to grow your YouTube channel?
Well, on YouTube, when you're doing DJ mixes, there's always problem with copyrights, right? And I had this problem in the beginning, that your video will be just deleted. You can't upload this, or sound will be away, audio. And so the only way to solve this problem, I think, is to go to network, like Google for Network Arcade, for example. But they're taking you in partnership from 10,000 subscribers. So you need to do really something interesting on your channel, not only DJ mix. I think if you will do, when you have some strong, I think you need to always work with your strengths, what you can do the best, and maybe combine it with something what will be in format of YouTube, that it will be interesting for people who is on YouTube. So it can be something crazy.
Any more? Brilliant. Well, I think we're there. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Miriam, and thank you everyone for your questions and for listening.